Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube live or my Facebook live. I really do appreciate all of those that do join me. This is part of a live, so if people do join on, I will be creating or doing chats, or they might be chatting among themselves. In any event, I encourage that. And if you don't like that, just watch the replay and then you can just go over that part to begin with. So welcome to Monday. Monday is when I do my fancy folds or a 3D project. And today is no different. I'm actually going to do a card that I've done a few years ago, but I wanted to do this fun fold just to see if I could remember how to do it. How sad is that? Hello, Marie. And like I say, if you haven't given StreamYard permission, I'm not sure who you are on Facebook, but I will go back in and say hello. All right. So if you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe down below here. Hit that bell and you'll get notified immediately. Awesome. Hello, Marjorie. So like I say, I'm not sure who's on Facebook unless you give your name. All right. I know that it's like I get stuck on certain stamp sets and different things. Oh, hi, Lila. And I can't help it. But honestly, this Cutest Cows is the cutest thing to do. I'm not much into whimsical sort of type cards, but guess what? I have been lately, and I really am enjoying this particular one. And I think this is going to look pretty cute with this particular type of card that I'm going to be doing. Like I say, it's a Tri Easel card. I've done it before. And I used to do it instead of doing these lives, what I used to do is do a Monday night class, and it just wasn't reaching enough people, and I just wanted to share more. All right, so we're using that. We're also going to be using some Pool Party. I've got some scrap basic white. I wasn't sure which ones to use. This is a Regal. These are parts of the packs of Designer Series paper, and they're really kind of neat because you can go in and you've got all different colors. They come in little tiny stripes, hearts, polka dots, and also some bigger stripes, and that's bigger stripes. So that really is kind of neat. Now I did mix this up. I went into a Regals, and then I also did a Subtles, and I thought, well, I kind of wanted it to reflect it to clouds, and then I thought, no, let's just keep it whimsical. I also could have used this one, which is from the stippled celebration paper, but I decided to keep something current so that I could use it later on after February the 29th. Don't forget, celebration does end on February the 29th, and so does that join offer. All those goodies. If you spend over a certain amount, you get more and more stuff. So it's a great time to basically still purchase anything that you're wanting. So let's go on to this. I actually was on a different group on the weekend or on Friday, and I showed how to actually line up this cow punch. And I think what I'll do is I'll make that that video not unlisted. I will list it. So it just shows you how to line that up and gives you some tips and tricks along the way. All right, so let's get going on this particular card. This piece of, hello Felicia and hello Pam. This piece is 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. Now it is, like I say, a little bit different. It's 5 1/4. Better to be a little bit under than over. Okay, like I say, we're going to do an easel out of this. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer. And I'm hoping that this is all going to show. I've got somebody that's mad here. Not sure who's... Marjorie, you're saying that you're mad. You used that thing. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyways, so then what you're going to do is you're going to come up here. Now, And we are going to go, we're going to cut from the center score line down to the bottom down here. So I'm going to line this up at 1 3/4. Hello, Karen, and hello, Mashwari. So I'm just going to line that up right to the 1 3/4. And then let's do the math. 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 is 3.5, right? So let's go there, line this up at the right on the edge there. And then we'll just cut that down. Now, if this is correct, these are all 1 3/4 inches. All right, so we also have to go in and score this. And we're going to score from basically from this top left side from here down to here. Now, I could do this 2 ways. I could do it with my trimmer, and I'll show you how I would do it with my trimmer. It didn't do it on purpose. Well, I thought you were mad at me. Anyways, that's all good. So you're going to line this part right here up there, and then this part right down there. And then you're going to go and you're going to take the scoring blade just like that. And sometimes it just doesn't get right to the edge there, which that one didn't. So I'm actually going to bring in my scoring board. I really do like my scoring board for scoring, and I do use my scoring board almost the whole time. I don't use my other one. Now, another thing that I did do on the 6-inch mark, I went and I took a pen and I marked all the way down. And then what you can do, I know what the problem is. I just need to put these readers on. I'm going to line up right from there down to there. So I'm going to come in with the stylus that does come with it. Let me just get in up there a little bit more. And I'm going to line up with that pen mark and down to this one. And then I'm just going to get that right from there down to there. And we're going to do that with all 3 of these things. Now, it's best to just turn those back. There's my pen mark on there. Just lining that right up to the corner. And then I'm going to bring this down right down to this corner here. Now, you notice also I'm using the smaller end of the stylus because I just want to make sure that I get in there. And you're just going to rub that just a bit and then down like that. So see how it's scoring like this. And then we're going to go ahead and use the last one. So I'm lining it up with that scoring with the ink mark right there in the corner. And then this part right down here. And I always say, you know, measure once or measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. Yes. All right. So we kind of have those score lines there. I'm going to have to bring my trimmer back in because I have to cut some of that paper. Now this one's going to be a tiny bit longer of a video just for the fact that I want to make sure that, let's see, it goes this way. And then this is just going to go in here, and I'm going to take this and score and use it with my bone folder. Just like that. And again, just like this. So when this comes like this is going to be like a Tri Easel that's going to be like that. All right. So before we get going on doing too much of that, I do have a piece for the inside, which happens to be 5 inches by 4 inches. Remember, that's 5 1/4. So we want to go down a little bit more on this one as well. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in there. And just line that part up. Hi, Carol. How is this Soyuz? Yes, and I should say Happy Family Day, Happy Heritage Day. In Canada, most of the provinces have the same day that they're doing this. Some have it last week that did it. It's also President's Day down in the States. So lots of different holidays. Okay, so we've got that like that. Now I want to come in and I want to have some designer series paper on here. So I went and I cut these pieces 1.5 by 4 inches. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to cut that. I'm going to get rid of these celebration ones because I want to be able to use this card in a blog post later on. So I've got some of those already cut. So let me show you how those are cut as well. So you are going to take it from the top left-hand corner down to the bottom right-hand corner. Top left, bottom right. And it's so important that you do all of this. Yes, it's a Tri Easel fold card, Felicia. Oh, Soyuz Lake is frozen over. But it's I don't think you can you can't skate on it though, can you, Carol? We used to always go down to a Soyuz Lake, but we were always on the Orville side. We had a cabin down there. So, all right, so you're going to cut 3 of those, and then this one we're going to cut 3 of these as well, left to the right. Now remember, I'm going for whimsical. I mean, you can't very well go for a very serious type cow one here, honestly, because these don't even look like real cows. They look like dang cute cows, but not real cows. Sure, my ranching friends would be appalled by the way that this cow looks. All right, so there's 3 of those. So they were 1.5 by 4 inches. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this back in and we're going to go ahead and we are going to glue this on here. So different colors. Now, the other thing is I want to make sure this goes right down to the edge. So I think what I should do is come in with, I know I had them here. You know, I could have like about 20 or 30 of them, and they never seem to be where I need them to be. And that's my silicone mat. Let me just see if I can quickly find it. Oh, I know where they are. These mats were all in my downstairs bathroom here because I was washing them all off because of a technique that we had done at a class the other day. All right, so I am going to come in with my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to go right down to that corner. Remember with Stampin' Seal that you roll it back on itself, and then you won't have issues with it going, you know, like attaching back to it. All right, so this is just going to go in here. Just like that. And then we're going to go and put one of these. So the purpose of this is just to go to the end on here. This one's, and this is just here. Now, I'm also thinking to myself that maybe what I should do is maybe hold off. If I do this, maybe what I'll do is I'll glue, but I'll leave the top part because I might put something underneath. How's that? I'm thinking that maybe I could put something underneath this because remember, we're using the cows on this, but this is quite easy to do. Probably looks a little more difficult than what it is. Let's see. This could go completely down because it's not going to need, I don't want to go too close because it will ooze out. Let's just come here. And we're going to have extra pieces, but we have enough for another card altogether. And another one here. And I'm not going to put it along the top because I might want to put something behind. And what this green is, it kind of emulates grass is what my thought was. And the polka dots, the sky. I know, a little wild, but it is whimsical, right? You have 2 silicone mats and you never find them. Well, think of it this way. I probably have about 20 of them. I think it's because of the color of them. They get lost in the shuffle. But that's okay. I should learn to put them away in a certain spot is what the thing is. Okay, so this is going to go like this. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have stoppers on here because they're easels, right? But let's not worry about that part to begin with. Now what we want to do, see, I have enough because I cut 3 of these. I have enough for another card. And then let's go ahead and start decorating this card. So we also have, this is a photopolymer stamp set that I'm using. So I'm going to use my paper piercing mat. Now, the first thing that I need to do is I need to stamp a cow. Now, I've got this all set up so that it will stamp within here. Like I say, I will put that other video and I will do it as listed. It was unlisted. I'll put it that way so that you can actually see how you line that up. A really cheater's way of lining it up, and it's so easy. And it's not one that you have to keep on a thing for long, like on your stamp forever. It's so easy to line up. I really like this cow with this look on them. So we have that one. I also want to have, let's see, I want to have these flowers on there. These I've already gone and fussy cut and kind of partially colored. So we'll see. But I want to show you what I've done with this. I've got this. And then I'm going to come in. And I'm also going to do the rooster. And there's also a little tiny chick here. Not the little tiny chick. Oh my goodness, where is that? That's on this side here. And I need 3 of those. You'll see why. Old Olive and Pool Party. Yeah, different, eh? I went for the whimsical sort of look. Okay, I need 3 of those. I need 1 of these roosters. I'm thinking I might change it up. And then there's, oh, and I didn't color this one, but that's okay. This one is the milk jug. And then we also need the other cows. So we have a laying down cow. And we also need the head for that cow. And where did that one go to? Here we go. This one kind of reminds me of a laughing cow. Like, you know, those cheese things. This one you'll see when it's done. So we're just going to do that on there. And I also need another head that goes across. So I'm going to use this head. And yeah, I'm using almost every part of this. And I'll figure out what words I want. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have this. Now, if you went with just, oh, and there's one more body I want to do. I want to actually do the cow. I think the others are almost like steers or bowls, but this one has the udders and that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take this punch and and you know what? I'm going to have to cut these flowers out because I don't want them to be punched out with the punch. So I'm just going to take that like that. And we'll just cut that off like that. And then this is just going to go here. Now I'm going to go for simple sake. I am just going to color my spots black. I'm sure other parts of the world, there's all different kinds. And then this one is going to go ahead and cut this one head out here. We're going to have 3 cows on this card. And then the rest you would have to fussy cut, but I've already gone ahead and done that so that you don't have to watch me do that. But I didn't color the cows. So I do have a bunch of my stuff already colored on here. So let's, whoops. Hi, Rena. Okay, so let's go to our cows. There's my laying down cow. We have this cow, and then we have this one. Like I say, it reminds me of the laughing cow, that's for sure. And oh shoot, I didn't color the rooster as well. So I'll have to quickly color those. All right, so I'm just going to take my black blend. And a lot of people say to me, why do I need black blends? Well, honestly, they do color the best. This is the light black. No, it kind of looks gray, doesn't it? On the color on the lid. Let's go in and color this one. Pretty easy coloring on here. And of course we have to do the black tail. And we have one more cow, and that's the sitting cow. Just like that. And just do this. Now this is definitely a bull because it's got the horns on it. Mind you, you can also have the horns there. Okay, then I thought I'd come in with the pecan pie and then just color the hoofs. So, you know, if you keep it to fairly easy colors, it's quite easy. Do the hoofs there. And needs to have that black tail. There we go. And then also I thought like the snouts need to be petal pink. They could go more of an ivory color. And I'm also going to do the udder the same color. It could go a little bit different color, but honestly, I think it's okay to just keep it that way. So we just have that like that. As far as my milk jug, I like using gray granite. Gray granite's my favorite go-to gray. And the reason being is because it's more of a true gray, I think. The other one's quite dark. And when you really look at smoky slate, it's actually quite light in the cardstock, but not in here. And I'm not even going to use the double color of it. It's not really necessary. There we go. And then, of course, our rooster, we should probably do in yellow and some red. Let's go yellow. Do a bit here. We'll go red here. And probably some pumpkin pie. Yeah, we're really using up a bunch of different colors, that's for sure. Put some here on the tail feathers. And one really doesn't like to close. I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of pretty peacock in there, and then let's just come in and just do some more yellow on here. All right, so there's our rooster done as well. All right, so I think we've done in coloring. One thing that I do like to do usually, and it's something I should probably have a piece of paper underneath that, is that I like to, when I'm doing anything like this that's going to be kind of freestanding, I kind of like to take my light pool party, and I'm just going to color just around the edge, and that just pops it off of the page just a tiny bit. So you can see I did that with the flowers. Whoops, we're not probably going to use that. I will definitely do that with the rooster. And like I said, just come in very quickly. And we could do that with the cow as well. Let's see. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to leave the cows. All right. So let's bring that card back in. So this is what we want to do, is we want to decorate this card in such a way, but I'm also thinking that I want words on there. So what kind of words from this stamp set? They have some great words on here, and I've got some strips. They're like 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch. Oh, I should have put that bell on there. Milk it for all it's worth. Let's just put that on. That one's kind of a fun expression. And they're just going to be straight with memento. Like I say, I knew that this was going to be take a little bit longer to do. Milk it for all it's worth. There's one. There's another one here that I really, really like. What's moo with you? Or how about it's your special day? Holy cow. Let's do holy cow. That's going to have to be on something a little bit bigger. Let's see if this will fit on here. And if I want to put something else on there, I can do that afterwards. Okay, there we go. All right, so then what I want to do is figure out which one of these cows, the heads and everything, are going to go on there. Now, we definitely do not want the one with the horn. I think what we could do is we could put him there. I want to color that horn, actually. I'm just going to do it in pretty peacock. There we go. And I'm just going to actually put that on there like that. I could do that one, or I could do, well, it can't be this one for sure. It could be the sitting one, but I like, let's see, I like this actually on there. No, I'm going to do this. Can't make up my mind. You like watching me create? Oh my goodness. Well, we do have some issues sometimes. I know what I wanted this to look like, so we'll see how it goes. So we have that. This can go here, and this one can go here. Yes. Okay, let's do that. So fun. Like I say, I can't get enough of this cow one. Should have done a class with it is what I should have done. And I'm not putting it on with dimensionals because I don't think we're going to need it. Because this is going to be popped up otherwise. There we go. All right, so now what I have to do is figure out where I want to put everything. If I put this cow here, I could put this one here, and then I could put this one over here. See how that's going to go. Do we want 3 cows on there? I'd like to actually, remember I put this kind of down here, but if I do it there, I'm going to have to watch. So I think what I'm going to do, remember I didn't glue that down completely. So this can go there. Yeah, that'll work. And this can go here. And I could have this milk jug going there. Yeah, anyways. All right. Let's kind of do it like that. All right. I'm going to try to get that in there a little bit further. So I'm going to have to glue that down in there. And once it's in there, it's in there. So I'm hoping that's exactly where I want it. Just going to come in with this and just lift this up so I can put this in there. Oh, I can't even turn that around. There we go. Okay, is that where I want that? Yeah, that'll work. And if that comes up like that, that'll be fine. All right, so then we're going to put this cow on. Let's bring in our dimensionals. There, and one there. Like so. Could actually go, no, we want it to go over here because we've got this cow going over here, right? Now, I'm going to have to come in with my small dimensionals and put those on here. Oops. I have to kind of watch where that's going to go. Yeah, that'll go there. And I think I could put one more on there. You know, it's a provincial holiday, but not federal. So I just saw that the mail person has dropped off some mail. So, let's see. It doesn't want to come off. I'm going to have to take that one off and do it again because there we go. There, that's going to go on there. So like that. And then this cow is going to go, you know what? I don't have to have him go in exactly the same spot. I can put there. Yeah, and then maybe a little one here. Oops. There we go. Let's do that. This is where it comes in fun when you start doing the decorating, right? So we have it going like this. Our card is going to go like this. So that's working okay. Now, what do we want to put on there? Now, as far as the stoppers go, I went and I colored these 3 chicks because I thought, oh, these will be great for the stoppers. So I'm just going to turn those over and put my dimensionals on there. one more. Like I say, it's an easel, so we have to make sure that those pop up. And that's going to look kind of cute in there. It's too bad they weren't going the opposite way. So I'll put one. You know what? I can put one. Whoops. Oops. I'm going to have to leave that one right there. I'm going to put, so if that's going to go like that, you know what? It won't matter. I can put one further in over here. So it's there. And then this one, can you see what's happening there? And then this one can go right about there. So here we've got our stoppers for our easel card. Now, do we want to have a milk jug going somewhere? Yeah, we have to have that going. Let's put the milk jug maybe at the back. We have this rooster too. So let's see. If I put this rooster here, it's gonna... Maybe the rooster could go in the back. So we'll just put that on. They are so cute, aren't they? And then we have this milk jug to go on there as well. Now remember, I've got these words that I want on there as well. Let's just put this milk jug here. And we'll put this rooster over here. Yeah, that'll be okay. And then we have these words. So let's see. They maybe should have been a different color. Thinking, what do you think? Should they have been? Yeah, no, that'll work. Then I also have this piece of window sheet. These window sheets are amazing because they're nice and thick. So I'm just going to go in and cut them 3/8 of an inch. And let's see. Let's go. Holy cow. We're going to come in with a glue dot. Look at this. Put a glue dot on here. Right onto there. And then this holy cow can go on there. And I can just trim that off. Okay. So then I'm just going to cut this off here. And I'm going to have another glue dot on here. Now remember that this is the lower part of the card, so it'll work quite well here. I'd have to just go in and just, there we go. So it's going, holy cow. And then we can go milk it for all it's worth. Holy cow. It's your special day should really be it, shouldn't it? Yes, it's your special day. Let's go there. It's your special day, so I'll have to go in there and redo that. So we'll just come in on this scrap piece here. Oh, can't really do it. Can't get it on the back side of it because then we'll see it, won't we? Holy cow, that's a cute card. Thanks, Jan. Oh, that's funny. Milk jug with the others. Yeah, that might have been good. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. And I can quickly change that. That's okay. Yeah, Jana had to work, eh? Yeah, she works for fisheries there, right? There's that. And then we'll put the milk jug there. Okay, so let's get that on there. So, like I say, a little bit more. Whoops. Oh, that wasn't very good. A little bit more fussing around and everything. I have to grab another piece of white because I don't want it showing off the back side of it. You know what? I might do it this way. Okay, so now this was not very bright where I put that. It's your special day. You know what? This will be okay. So I'm just going to cut that. I really, truly think my eyes are getting worse instead of better for up close. Now, I could have done those in, you know what? Let's do it up behind, that'll work, up behind the flowers. So, back with glue dot. Okay, where did it go? Here we go. So we're just going to put that up there. I like these kind of cards. So see, we want it to such a spot that, and it can't go any further than that, the top of the card, right? So it can go here, but it can't go any further than there. So, and remember, I think the thing that got me the most when I played around with this morning was I forgot that it was 5 1/4. All right, so this is just going to go there. There we go. All right, so there's our card. And with it up, the Tri Easel card, there's the card looking like that. Oh, that's fun. Now maybe, no, that's okay because you're seeing it in such a way that it's not going to really affect. Because if you put this down, let's see, the holy cow, is that kind of in this right spot? I could move this. Let me try moving this over to this side a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So there we have that. Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was lots of fun for me to do. So that was fun. Yeah, I can actually show you. This is one, if you watched me years ago. It was a couple of years ago anyways. This was the one I had done before, and I'd done it with this. But this one's so cute with the cows, that's for sure. Okay, so what's happening? Tomorrow is my technique. So it'll be about 4:30 Pacific time. And also Wednesday is going to be a bit of a change because because it was a stat holiday today, my training will now be moved to Wednesday at my normal mystery challenge time. So, and lots of things are happening that day. So everything might be all skewed up, but I should know more that day. Remember to give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. And remember that if you have any questions, by all means, reach out to me. And if you have any questions, like if you need a demonstrator, reach out to me. I can help you. I can direct you in different things. Oh, okay. Awesome. So I think that's a really cute card, right? That's lots of fun. All right, you guys, have a great day. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.